So here we go. We started our first competition. There was so much equipment to buy and to test and try over and swap out. Our logos finally came in even at the last minute. We actually stopped just before we got to the competition and finished putting these on. Some things turned out really well and some didn't, but it was definitely a huge learning experience for everyone. We know what to do the same, we know what we can do better, and we definitely know what not to do next time. We didn't have any, now keep in mind, we've not done any of this before. None of us have. So we were all learning, getting a routine going. Everyone did their part, really figured out what to do in each of the areas. And people were pleased.
It's 2:37. I've already topped off the fresh water tank using the gravity fill, so everyone is still sleeping. They wake up. Just waiting for the fire on the stick burner to kick in for the brisket, the competition brisket, and we're almost there. We have a good coal bed going, and it's almost hot enough to start, so I'm going to go ahead and start trimming the brisket. And after I trim the brisket, I'm going to season the pork butt roast. A little bit tired. We had a time change when we got to this state, so we forgot about that. Coming over the border, we realized, oh no, we're losing an hour. But so far everything's going well as can be expected for a first time. No equipment issues other than this stick burner. One of the wheels bent, and we had to unbend it before we could even take it out of the trailer, and then we had to limp it across the grass because the wheels, on the 360-pound grill that's 9 feet long are only 3 inches, 3-inch casters. Take a look at this. They're so little, they're buried they're so small, they're buried in the grass at this Rotary Park in Bullhead City, Arizona. Anyway, I gotta keep things on schedule. Running kind of tight today because I slept over a little bit. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. We're going to cook 2 beef briskets. One is medium size. It's about 19 pounds. And the other one's a little bit smaller, about 10, 12 pounds. And we also have pork butt roast to prepare for that are going to go on a little bit later. To trim these up, I'm going to be using the Del Strong Gladiator Series 8-inch butcher and breaking knife. It has an interesting shape with the curved blade. I find that it performs very well. It makes it easy to cut. Easy cuts just drag the knife along. You don't have to actually do too much work. The shape of the knife and the sharpness of the blade do most of the work for you. what we're doing is we're giving them just the point. The point end has, the top of it is point and the bottom's flat. I'm just cutting the point off of the flat. The point is a little bit tenderer than the flat, but it feels like a winner. So we'll see what it does. It's not gonna get good points on appearance though, because see, the bark didn't set. See this blank spots on it?
Well, we achieved what we set out to achieve, this being our first competition. And we have another one coming up in about a month. We're looking forward to that. A couple things in between then that we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. Here's what some of the people at Slab-O-Rama had to say.
Outstanding. Thanks very much.
The brisket was the best out of all the vendors here. The ribs were as good or better than all the vendors here. And the pulled pork was the best.